Hi everyone, a bit of a shock for some people I'm sure, but I'm back with an Armada video. There's finally been a ship to get me excited about some Armada again. So we're going to look at the Aquitaine light cruiser for the Imperials. And this is a bit of a beaut. I'm definitely going to be picking up a few of these to run with some raiders and try and get more of a rebel swarmy type list going on. But we have for 54 points you get the Aquitaine class light cruiser. Has 5 hull points, a anti-squadron battery of 1 black die, has command 2, 1 squadron and 3 engineering, comes with an evade, 2 redirects and a contain. And then on the speed side it's interesting, we'll say. So speed 1 it has 2 quicks, at speed 2 it doesn't quick at all until the last one where it has 2 quicks, and then speed 3 it doesn't quick at all until we have 2 quicks. So really interesting, like a lot of planning, as I like seeing Armada anyway. Then actual attack die wise it's more of side armaments are pretty interesting in that it's got 3 red dice out of each side. As they say in the article, you know, prime candidate for certain upgrades. You have enhanced armaments could throw you up to 4 dice for 64 points, so you're starting to rival some of the rebel broadsides and still coming in at a really cheap considerable points value. Out of the front you have 1 black 1 red, and out of the rear you've got 1 black 1 red. You've got 2 shields all around. You have on the defensive retrofit, the turbo laser retrofit and a crew slot. And then let's have a look at the command class cruiser. It's not only 59 points, not a massive increase, but and you compare the two, you're gaining blue dice over front and rear. You're gaining a blue instead of, well, I'd say losing. You're going down to a blue instead of a red for the anti-squadron. And you're gaining a squadron command of 2 instead of 1 as well. And you gain an additional type of crew swap. So, personally, I prefer the light cruiser. I think that's going to fit more into my playstyle with the raiders as well. It's going to be a close-in brawling type fleet I want to get to, and the light cruisers will give me some impetus to make my opponent not want to sit too far away for too long. Then onto the upgrade cards, we have a new dual turbo laser turret. So when attacking you may exhaust this card to add 1 red die to your attack pool. If you do, remove 1 die from the attack pool. So it's kind of like a re-roll. It adds the dice in so you can roll them. If you've got some red blanks you can activate this to roll in an additional red die and then remove one of your other ones. So can be synergistic in some instances and then counterintuitive in others. If you've got this in a rebel fleet with home 1 and stuff like that, you've already got things to modify your blanks. So how useful it's going to be I'm not sure. It's just lets you reroll a red dice as far as I can see. Maybe I'm missing something on it, but that's how I'm reading it. It doesn't seem like you can like place a result in or anything like that, but we'll see. And my favourite upgrade of the pack, so you now get to start talking about closing the blast doors and open the blast doors. So at the start of a ship phase you may discard this card to discard up to 3 of your face down damage cards. Really nice card actually. Going to be extremely useful on some of the big ships, just that are going to use anywhere you use your hull points as a resource, and anyone playing that kind of play style is going to get benefits from this, especially if you've got like flotillas and stuff like that supporting you, helping you repair. It can make for a pretty tanky option. Then Minister Tar, you gain 1 additional defensive retrofit in your upgrade bar. You cannot equip this card to a medium or large ship but has a defensive retrofit in its upgrade bar. 2 points. Pretty strong for me actually. I'm a fan of the defensive retrofits, and there's quite a few of the Imperials don't have them on the bar, so could open up some interesting builds. Then the Commander, Moff Jerjerrod. During a friendly ship's determined core step, it may suffer 1 damage to change the first yaw value of its current speed to 2 until the end of its activation. And this is really strong for me. It's not going to speed up Victory class Star Destroyers, but you now go in speed 2 with them and getting a good amount of manoeuvrability. On these little bad boys, you go in speed 2 or 3, you're getting a massive amount of manoeuvrability. So I think that this is a strong one. With damage, if you're going to ram anyway, you're going to be taking some damage, and given that most Imperial ships have the engineering to be able to discard a card here and there, if you're planning for it, you can mitigate it, or again, if you're treating your hull value as a resource anyway, it should be fine. I think it's pretty strong though. All in, I'm pretty excited about this. I'm definitely going to be pre-ordering 2 packs, putting them with some Raiders and some Flotillas, some Gazantes, and see what happens. I'm pretty sure I'll lose horribly because I'm terrible at the game, but there you go. That is my quick White Cruiser review for Armada. Hopefully you enjoy it. I'll try and get some more Armada content up again, but this is probably the one that's going to get me excited, so we'll see. Thanks guys.